Time is precious, life is short, and every choice we make should give you something. Not that to make it transactional, more so that you get the most out of it. Meeting people, meeting the right people is incredibly hard, but we have a lot of power when it comes to AI. So we use web scraping technology to learn from your LinkedIn, from anything you put on Google, things like that, if it's okay with you. You can use those profiles to suggest that you meet somebody.
Hi guys, welcome back to CareerBiome. My name is Maria and today I have Jessica from the Village. I met her over at the DSI meeting, which is very interesting to see that she's doing amazing work with the team at the Village to bring closer people to mentorship. And I would like for her to tell us about the Village. And yeah, Jessica, take it away. I would think the reason you're here is the viewer has a lot to pick from you, especially from the presentations you had with the Village, and that's why we're having this conversation. So yeah, could you please take it away?
Thank you, Maria. It's so great to be here and to tell you all about the Village. So first, let me start by saying I am only representing the Village. The Village is a very exciting group of people trying to help everybody, no matter where they live or who they know, realize their dreams. So first, can I start by asking you what your dream is professionally?
Well, my dream has taken different turns over different levels. Initially it was to become a doctor, and then somehow I didn't get into the medicine course, but I took a detour, so it has really evolved over time. But my dream when it comes to health and careers is to change people's lives, and that starts with me, but also the people I work with, and that is through bioinformatics and data science, which is my expertise at the moment. So yeah, that is precisely, but then how I achieve this dream goes through different things.
So I'm very fortunate in that earlier today I was talking to Maria and you introduced me to a very special person. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about him for our audience?
Okay, so I introduced Jessica to my supervisor, Gerard Mboa, and he's my mentor and also academic supervisor. And he's helping me on the journey to achieving some of those dreams in career, in research, and academia.
So this is a perfect example of why we created the Village. So mentorship is a key component of almost any kind of development, whether it's for your own personal growth or for your career. But many people don't have a Gerald in their lives, right? I wouldn't be who I am without my mentors, and many people have trouble finding those mentors. So several of us got together and created the Village. So the Village is a matching platform. It's driven by a lot of AI technology, and we're here at an AI conference, so it's been a lot of fun to kind of think about the backside of it. But really, it's a platform that brings people together who might not otherwise meet, and to create those opportunities for people, again, no matter where they are or who they happen to know. So it's a matching service for mentors and mentees, but also for collaboration, so that people can learn from each other and, again, create those opportunities.
I completely agree, and I think the highlight for me here was when you're saying the fact that not everyone has access to this, but you're having this centralized tool that tries to match people, and this is on the background of AI. And what does that add? Because normally the traditional mentorship I've known about was basically meeting professors in the rooms, but again, not everyone has access to those rooms. And having this AI tool was the catch for me. And maybe just speak more to that.
So meeting people, meeting the right people is incredibly hard. And sometimes it just never happens. But we have a lot of power when it comes to AI. So when you go on our site, and I hope you will check us out, we're at www.globalhealthvillage.org, and I'm sure we'll post the links.
So people can access them.
And really check it out. But what we do is essentially try to make it easy for you. We ask you for your profile so we can learn more about you in your own words. But that takes time, and we all are very busy, and we want this to be fun. We want this to be really engaging. So we use web scraping technology to learn from your LinkedIn, from anything you put on Google, things like that, if it's okay with you. And then we're able to learn more about you, just like all the other people who are joining the Village. And people are joining from various organizations around the world. And so again, those are the people who you may not necessarily know or get the opportunity to meet. But if in person, right? And so if we can use the AI to then learn from your profile, learn from my profile, maybe your profile if you're joining us now, we can bring you together through sentiment analyses, through various techniques that would identify what you are trying to do, even if you don't even know yourself. You can just tell, yes, you're right, exactly. You can just tell us about you, and then we can use those profiles to suggest that you meet somebody. And it's completely up to you if you want to follow through. But one of the other things that we're doing with our platform is helping you after you've made the match. So many other platforms, like maybe you're on LinkedIn, maybe you've met somebody through some kind of professional organization, there's nothing that really helps you once you've made that match. So what we're doing is helping people along a mentorship journey. So we're going
that means like it's a follow-up kind of thing.
We're giving you tools, right? Because education is a skill, right? Teaching is a skill, mentoring is a skill, and many of us never get that opportunity to learn how. So I teach a lot of mentoring courses, but that's just me in a classroom. It's not scalable. So we're trying to bring those skills to a digital platform so that anybody can learn how to be a mentor or how to be a mentee. So how do you show up? When do you show up? Are you making goals that really resonate with you and your mentor? Are you tracking your progress? You know, if you hit a kind of a stumbling block, how do you proceed so that you actually achieve the success you're looking for and are able to put it in terms that are achievable in a time frame that makes sense for you and your mentor? So really coaching you along that process of getting mentorship, which we think will lead to important outcomes and hopefully that dream that you're looking for.
So I should have come here with like a lot of more information about the village, but I've got to know about like 3 days and I'm yet to navigate the system. But it's basically someone creates an account and after that they get like the profiles. In the creation of the account they ask you for all these details of your LinkedIn profiles so they can collect a lot of that information. But then my other question would be, is it that the village only takes on people at a particular level? From what level are you looking at in terms of the people enrolling, or is it it's open to undergraduates, it's open to people who haven't looked into?
It's a great question. It's open to everybody, and in fact we want anyone who wants to join to come and be part of the village, because the more people who are there, the more people who can benefit. We're really building this off of an Ubuntu philosophy. So that means that whoever shows up is going to benefit, whether you're giving, you're receiving, doing both. So anybody is welcome. It is free.
Amazing.
It's free. We are working with different models though, so that we want this to be a sustainable enterprise, but we're getting that revenue through organizations where we are organizing mentorship programs specifically for an institution, for a conference.
More like tailored.
Tailored, exactly. So we have a global village, but we also have sub-villages or tailored villages, and you can join those tailored villages if you're part of that community, or we can create one for you.
Okay, I think this is pretty amazing, and for anyone watching this, I know people have been sending me emails once in a while. They're looking to where to start when it comes to mentorships and finding mentors. I think this is a great platform, and I encourage all of you watching this to try and go there. And I think maybe that question would be, are all fields catered for? Because people might be wondering, it's probably like only a particular field. Is it only health related fields? How is the diversity when it comes to different careers?
So the platform right now is focusing on global health.
On global health.
That's what I do. That's what my co-founder does, and many of the people who are working on the platform. But it's not really limited to that. So the idea is really transferable across disciplines. So even if you're not in global health, please do check us out. We are also still growing, so it is not fully functional and 100% bug-free. But we're getting there, and the more we have people join, the better we will be, and the more we'll grow, and we'll grow with you. So please do check it out. You can give us feedback on how it works for you or what else you would like to see, and we'll only improve over time.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Any last words you'd like for the people to know, especially the audience that follows us is within the graduate, undergraduate, and then we also have some PhDs. And mentorship is a whole lot of food. We had a session this morning about mentee and mentorship relationships. And maybe any last words, because you mentioned you have been doing this for a while, and you've been mentoring and you have courses like that. So what is that? Maybe I would ask directors, but you can board in on that. What is one unconventional piece of advice you'd give to someone, especially navigating the journey, trying to pivot and seeking these tools and trying to find their way and forge their path?
I think the most important thing is to be very intentional about what you want to do. I think you may have remembered when we first met a couple days ago. We were at a workshop for 2 days, and I asked you and everyone else in the audience, how are you different because you participated in our workshop?
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
time is precious,
Yes.
life is short,
Yes.
and every choice we make should give you something. Not that to make it transactional, but more so that you get the most out of it.
Yeah.
So if you join the Village, if you go into a mentoring relationship, you take a course or something that you might find through our platform, think about really why are you there, what are you getting out of it, and if you're able to answer that question, it just helps you grow. And the more you grow, the more you'll be able to achieve those dreams that hopefully are bringing you to the Village in the first place.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Yeah.
I think, again, I just need to reiterate, it is free. You can open an account. It is open to Global Health, and Global Health has it is diverse. So I know the audience here actually fits in that, because that's what I speak to mostly. So please do check out the Village and use its resources and tools, and hopefully you'll get a connection from that. I know they would get a connection.
They'll get many.
Yeah. And make the most of it while at it. Yeah, thank you. Until next time, see you in our next videos. Bye.